Jamie, I'm delighted to introduce you to the Limor Conspiracy. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm good. In running a social media agency, if I'm honest, I'm actually really excited because I think the platform's really interesting. It ticks a load of boxes, and it's nice to kind of get this insight into it ahead of everything exploding.
Okay, brilliant. And your background, you've done really well in the world of entrepreneurship. I'm dipping my toes into it the last 2 years, but tell us a little bit about your experience and what you've done.
So I started off in college hosting club nights. I hosted them all through social media, and then I went into online publishing. I created 2 online magazines. One was called College Times, the other one was called Teen Times. Subsequently sold them, and then I got into social media marketing. So everything I've done is really through social media. Hence, I'm so interested in this because I always think there's like an emerging opportunity, and I imagine there's huge opportunities that are going to come through the evolution of this. So events, online publishing, marketing. That's kind of my area of work, and yeah. Sorry, if I'm a little bit distant, my head is actually still kind of spinning as I'm thinking of different ideas and different applications of the app. It's really, really interesting. You must be very proud.
Yeah, I'm very happy. But people often ask me, I'm like yourself. I'm kind of what's next. So I often relate it to my former career as a rugby player. That we discussed this last time we met. It's kind of, you have a match on a Saturday, you play the game, you win or lose the match, and you don't reflect on it past Sunday. You're like, next match, next goal. And I think very good. I'm delighted we got to the stage we're officially launched, and I can have proper real conversations with people like yourself to take it to that next level. And just touching on what you do as well, we first met, I don't know, was it 3-4 weeks ago with the Start Summit? Time flies.
That's actually insane. But that was cool. Like, what I'm doing with that is I wanted to create an event that helps people with a business idea, or perhaps that have actually jumped into a business, but might not perhaps know what they've gotten themselves into, to help them take those steps forward from there. And it was brilliant. The feedback was really positive. We're already scheduled in now next year for June 8th. And yeah, it's nice to be, like, I started off hosting parties, and it's great, people meet other people and have loads of fun. Whereas when you host an event like the Start Summit, you actually really fundamentally change people's lives, and that's fantastic. So I've kind of got that coming up again next year, and I'm actually in the middle of prepping for an event in January called Fresh Resolutions, which is all orientated around personal development at the start of the year when people have their highest expectations and hopes for themselves. So that's cool. So that's the space I'm in now.
Yeah, no, and something what I love about business and entrepreneurship and that is you get to meet so many interesting people. And big shout out to Robert Dixon, Mason Hayes and Curran. He's the man that actually introduced us. He reached out to me when he saw what I was doing in Limor. I knew him from years ago through rugby. We met up for a conversation, had a great chat, and he said, you know what you need to do, you need to come to the Start Summit.
Brilliant.
And then he says, I need to introduce you to Jamie White. We met, had a conversation, and now we're here. So that's networking in action, and comes back to, I suppose, bringing a roundabout way back to Limor before we finish, is the art of conversation and speaking with people is networking, so no, absolutely delighted. Thanks a million for inviting me here to your wonderful offices in Harcourt Street. Beautiful building, if anyone gets a chance to come. And I believe you have a room here. If there's any businesses listening, they want a beautiful office in Dublin, Harcourt Street, this is the place to go. But
Thank you. Do you know what, I'm sitting here just watching how easily you've podcasted and how you've put out a voice message, and I'm kicking myself because we do it professionally with people, and it's so overly complicated, and this is so simple. It's brilliant. Well done.
Yeah, thanks very much, and hopefully we'll have another chat again in the future, Jamie.
We will.
Cheers.